In this video we are going to talk about the Tom Brady and LeBron James championship rings worth millions. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. One of the biggest achievements for any team is receiving an NBA championship ring. But these rings have great sentimental value as well. Given that one has a fairly high numerical value, you can anticipate that when players decide to auction off their NBA rings, they will fetch a respectable price. If you didn't already know, the NBA awards the winning team of the finals with an NBA championship ring. The players, coaches, and front office staff members of the winning team receive NBA rings. NBA championship rings are highly lavish-looking items of jewelry. When you walk down the street wearing one of these, you will undoubtedly draw some attention. Rings are either crafted from white or yellow gold and encrusted with diamonds or other precious jewels. Typically, they will show the name of the player, the team's logo, and the championship year. Its value will be significantly impacted by championship rings that belonged to a legendary team. It will probably cost a pretty penny to buy the championship ring that the 1996 Chicago Bulls, the 1987 Lakers, or other legendary teams took home. An NBA ring's value will be affected if it has a backstory or history, such as a memorable or legendary moment from an NBA final. For instance, the NBA championship finals from 1994 to 1995 featured a fantastic match. Orlando Magic's, who were regarded as being the stronger of the two teams, were defeated by Houston Rockets player Hakeem Olajuwon. The Houston Rockets won the first game by 2 points before winning the following 3 games by an average of 8.6 points. On that particular day, Hakeem excelled, averaging 32.8 points, 5.5 assists, and 11.5 rebounds. It might cost between $20,000 and $300,000 to locate an NBA ring that belonged to the Houston Rockets in 1994 to 1995. Possibly even $1 million. All that matters is which player wore it. If you manage to unearth the championship ring that Hakeem wore during this NBA final, then be prepared to part with a lot of cash. After winning the NBA championship finals, being awarded with a ring is a feat that is no doubt memorable for any team. However, who can blame players who choose to sell their valuables from time to time? Even NBA rings from lesser-known players can fetch astronomical prices. Although there isn't a simple formula for calculating the price of an NBA ring, maybe we were able to give you a general understanding of what makes one so valuable. For the clubs and players who win them, NBA championship rings are incredible achievements. It's certainly a bigger accomplishment to actually find one for sale, and to have that much money to spend on one. Some of the most successful athletes in the world are Tom Brady and LeBron James, and they also own the pricey equipment that goes with it. Of course, Brady is regarded as the greatest NFL player of all time due to his immense success. He has 22 long and successful seasons under his belt, more Super Bowl victories than any other NFL team, and is returning for another season to add to his already impressive list of accomplishments. It's difficult to imagine anyone catching his records anytime soon because they are so far ahead of second place. The fact that he's still continuing adds on to the fact. On Sunday, someone purchased a Tom Brady Friends and Family Super Bowl ring for a cool $344,927 at an auction featuring the rarest of rare memorabilia items. The ring was sold through Golden Auctions, according to Darren Rovell of ESPN, and both the buyer and seller are unidentified. Despite 5 Super Bowl victories with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, it has been rare for Patriots Super Bowl rings to turn up on the open market. And this is the first ring related to Brady that has appeared since the quarterback started winning enough Super Bowls to fill up a whole hand and compel the Patriots to adjust their stadium configuration to accommodate their banners. This is the first Brady award that has ever come to market, Golden remarked in January when it was announced the ring would be sold. Nobody in his closest circle has ever given up something like this since he never lets things go. The ring is not the same ring Brady and the Patriots players received for their Super Bowl 51 victory against the Atlanta Falcons. The actual rings featured 283 diamonds, a reference to the remarkable 28-3 comeback by the Pats over Atlanta, whereas the family ring contains only 265 diamonds. According to Rovell, the ring is also approximately 10% smaller and comes with a letter of of assessment from Jostens, the company that created it. But even though it was smaller, it still brought in a record amount at the auction. The original Super Bowl rings included, the $344,927 is by far the highest price ever paid for a Super Bowl ring. Lawrence Taylor's genuine Super Bowl 25 ring set the previous record for a Super Bowl ring when it sold for more than $230,000 in 2012. According to Rovell, the only sports memorabilia item to surpass this Brady sale was Mike Piazza's Post 9/11 jersey, which sold for more than $365,000 in 2016. Kobe Bryant's father's 2000 Lakers championship ring set the previous record for a friend/family ring at $173,102. It shouldn't be surprising that a ring with the name Brady on it, which this ring had, would fetch such a high price given that these are rare to begin with. Add to that the dearth of Patriots rings that have appeared on the auction market over the years despite all the titles. Since the actual jersey Brady wore in Super Bowl 51 was stolen by a member of the foreign media, it has actually been more likely that you will locate a Tom Brady Super Bowl jersey than a ring up to this time. Later, it was located in Mexico. Just in terms of jewelry value, the ring is valued at $29,750. It is practically worth 10 times as much as the original ring because of Brady's name value. LeBron James is a basketball savant apart from being one of the most popular and important sportsmen on the planet. James has established a reputation for himself over the past 20 years with both his on-court play and off-court behavior. His catchphrase, "more than an athlete," has inspired a whole new generation to participate in sports. LeBron James has had great success as an investor and an entrepreneur. For NBA players, his career-long activities have created more opportunities than ever before. With 4 NBA championships to his name, LeBron James is deservedly recognized by many as the best basketball player to have played the game. LeBron James is somewhat in the same situation. He has competed in 11 finals, won 4 rings, and is still going strong despite becoming older. He turned in one of his best statistical seasons last year and could have earned MVP had his club not done so poorly. With so much success, LeBron and Brady have built up quite the financial profiles. LeBron James recently became the first active NBA player to reach a net worth of $1 billion. He also serves as a major investor in a number of companies. Brady has sacrificed a lot of money over his career to support his team, taking significant salary cuts. Nevertheless, he has amassed enormous riches, and like LeBron, he too benefits from various off-field arrangements. He actively supports the NFT industry, and his own brand has helped him grow his wealth to $250 million. Additionally, they have amassed 11 pricey rings between them. All of the Lakers' retired jerseys are contained inside an openable box on LeBron James' Laker ring. His ring might sell for up to $500,000 on the open market. Similar design elements may be seen on Brady's Buccaneers ring. The Buccaneers Stadium is visible inside the opening at the top of the ring. The ring itself is composed of 14 separate parts that were put together. The ring can sell for up to $300,000 on the open market. LeBron and Brady might become even wealthier by auctioning them off. Of course, those rings carry worth and therefore there may be a chance they aren't auctioned or sold anytime soon. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.